What's up, traders? So you guys all know the market has a good way of knowing exactly when to humble you. Today was the day I said I'm going to try to be a little bit more aggressive and really kind of start getting quota every single day. And it said, haha. So with that said, 0 for 3, hit max loss on one of these. Let's get to it. We're going to start excess here, struggling at this 119.50. Pretty big move already. Just looking for the quick flush down here to give us our quick 10 ball. And as I say that, it decides to go through. We know this one can be a little crazy. Yeah, I need to change these. I keep forgetting to change these. Just want to make sure we have our stop max. I have it changed on my main montage. I just keep forgetting to change it on the rest of them. So squeeze a little bit more there. We just started just a tad early. Still pretty extended. Just looking for that quick pullback. Give us our quick trade that we're looking for here. Everything's still down there near the 114, 115 level, so what we're asking for is pretty reasonable. There we go, 119. Seeing a little bit of a pullback. There we go, we're through, 118. It's a little spready too, so we definitely are going to have issues hitting the button manually. Back up through 119, back up to 120 almost. Going to start SRRK here. Nice little quick move down after we jumped in. Still watching EXAS, obviously. SRRK with no pullback. We're just trying to get out of this break even. Basically, you can see I have the order in there. Nice little squeeze here through 20. Just checking where the stop max loss is. I'm going to try to get an ad here. Just making sure it doesn't want to squeeze higher. Ugh, we got a bad fill there. I was really hoping to get that on the other side of 20, but we ended up getting 1988. But the stop, yeah, see, that brought our stop max pretty far down. But at least we're still above high of day here. So it'll give us a chance, hopefully, after that squeeze. Hopefully we can't get back up there. Hopefully 20 will try to hold it down if we can actually get below it. It's not looking very good, though. Yeah, this is pumping right back up. We might get stopped out right away here. And there it is. Uh-oh. What happened? Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm going to have to look into that. I'm wondering if I even need to put my stop order out there for this, because it tried to stop me out via DOS, the risk control limits, but it like threw an error, I think, because I also had an order out there as well, because it rejected my order. I'll have to ask them about that. Watching HOG here. Nice little move. See if we can get up through 34.50. Struggling here. We're going to start it. Got 34.33. Just looking for that move back down to 34 and through. It's a pretty good extension as well. If he wants to go up through 34.50, we'll look to add. All right, we're through 50. See if this wants to squeeze. Closer to 35 would be nice. See if we can get up there. Nice. Let's try to go right through 35 would be perfect. Be nice if this was our first entry. It's not getting there. Ah, man, it did it to us again. We ended up getting 82 there. I thought I was getting like 93. That quick drop, we're a little off this morning, a little slow. I mean, it's not gonna kill us too bad overall, but hey, every penny can count when you're trying to average a little bit, especially when you have a set max loss as well, which we're not too close to at the moment. But if this shoots through 35, it could be an issue. All right, yeah, I was watching Exis there. We just got stopped out of that one as well. A little unfortunate there, one hive day. I just can't can't get the pullback. Go ahead and cancel that. Hog, we're looking for a possible backside add here. It did get through 35, so we're seeing if it wants to attempt that again. I'm just looking for some kind of a pullback. We're not really getting anything today. So we're going to add for Hog here, looking for like an attempted descended triangle here. It doesn't seem to want to do anything. We're going to, what is this? Oh, because of the display size. Get rid of that, put it in. So now, instead of 10, we got 15 cover here, all the way up at 34.50, which is pretty nice. Might actually go above 50 here. But we got to obviously get the pullback. Can't go high of day again. I mean, this thing looks very due for at least a little pullback, right? Down to that 34.50 area, but hey, nothing's guaranteed in the market, right? Looks like it wants it though, coming down, 75. Nice little flush down here to 34.50 would be nice. And bought right back up. It's fighting to come down, easy to go up. I know this is on earnings, which doesn't help my case, but the probabilities of a pullback are usually a little bit higher than what it's doing, where it just extends and consolidates up at the top and then goes higher. There we go, right back up to 35 is not looking good. Through 35, it's most likely going to go right to high of day. Yep, there it goes, and there it is. All right. All right, we're clearly not seeing something right, so we're going to be done for the day. All right, traders, and as you can see, we're done for the day. So excess will start here. I mean, again, these were all normal trades, just nothing worked today. 114.20 area was the nice extension, previous resistance from the pre-market. We got all the way up there to 122 basically. Had a pretty good entry on this one, sitting down here at 119.48, and we're only looking for like right below 118 for about half of that pullback, and it just never got there, right? Consolidated up here at the highs and went high of day, and it's still climbing. Now it's starting to grind a little bit. So got out of that trade. On to the next one, which was SRRK. This one we started a little bit heavy and obviously early, but previous res down here, 1735. We started this one, I mean, still a pretty good extension. I think this was a 20 mil float. Yeah, 20 mil float. Started this at 1876, and as you can see, it never came back down below that. Went up a little bit higher. Nice little squeeze up here to 20, and we actually ended up adding there, looking for the pullback, and just never got it. Maybe a little bit of a pullback, never close to our average or anything. But again, just consolidated at the highs and decided to go higher. But this one actually did it a little bit quicker as well. Which just stopped us out pretty much right after we got our ad because we were at our max loss. So a little unfortunate on that one. But again, after we talk about hog, I want to get into why our max loss is so important. And right here is HOG. And this one was, I like this. I actually like this trade when we got into it. Nice little extension through the previous resistance. We were looking for that move back down here to that previous resistance because it made a pretty big move off the bottom here. So just looking for not even half the move back down to test that previous resistance. And we actually scaled into this one, and we were pretty close to hitting, where the top seems to want to be, if this ends up being the top or if it wants to climb the rest of the day. It looks like it actually wants to climb the rest of the day. But this was on earnings as well, so you had the big push, and then obviously I guess this was the big pullback that we would normally be looking for, and then it decided we're just going to go higher the rest of the day. And unfortunately, we got our add in, and then we got another good add in risking off high of day, and it decided to just go high of day. We never got the pullback. And yeah, I guess that's the theme of today, is just no pullbacks. And hey, it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. But I want to get in one good point here. Go back up to SRRK. You can see, look at where it's at now compared to where our trade ended, right? We hit max loss on this trade. Imagine if we were still holding this and our max loss was within a 2-point range. And now this thing is almost 5 points higher, right? EXAS. We hit about a little over a quarter of our max loss, but we would definitely be at max loss if we were still holding this, right? This is why we have our rules in place, to keep us safe, right? Now we can show up tomorrow. Yes, this was a pretty shitty day. and we're going to end up almost down 3Q, right? Our Q is $30. We're going to be down around $90 after commission. So basically 3Q. It's a pretty good setback, especially because today was the day I decided to be a little bit more aggressive and really try to make sure that we were hitting our goals each and every day instead of just hitting half goal and stuff like that. I really want to start hitting goal every single day, but as you can see, we picked the wrong day to do that. But hey, it's going to happen. Like I said in the intro, the market has a way of humbling you when you think you're ready to move forward a little bit. So it's really my job now to power through this and realize that these charts just did not play out like they normally would. So with that said, I'm going to get out of here. Like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. Always appreciate that support. If you do have any questions or comments, or you just want to belittle me a little bit down in the comment section below, go for it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.